Duane Eddy, the Twangy Guitar Virtuoso. Introduction. Duane Eddy, born on April 26, 1938, in Corning, New York, emerged as one of the most influential guitarists in the history of rock and roll. Known for his distinctive, twangy guitar sound, Eddy revolutionized instrumental rock music and left an indelible mark on the genre. Over his career spanning several decades, he became an icon, influencing countless musicians and earning a place in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. This article delves into the life and legacy of Duane Eddy, exploring his early years, musical career, personal life, and lasting impact on the music world. Early life and background. Childhood and family. Duane Eddy was born into a working-class family in Corning, New York. His father, Lloyd Eddy, was a factory worker, and his mother, Alberta Eddy, was a homemaker. The family moved to Tucson, Arizona, when Duane was a child, seeking better economic opportunities and a warmer climate. This move proved pivotal in Duane's musical development. Growing up in Arizona, young Duane was exposed to a variety of musical influences, from country and western to rhythm and blues. His father played the harmonica, and there was always music in the Eddy household. By the age of 5, Duane had begun playing the guitar, showing an early talent that would define his future. Education and early musical influences. Duane attended Coolidge High School in Arizona, where he met his lifelong friend and collaborator, Lee Hazlewood. The two shared a passion for music and often performed together. Eddy was particularly influenced by the country music of Hank Williams and the blues of Muddy Waters. These genres shaped his unique sound, characterized by a deep, resonant guitar tone. Duane's early exposure to diverse musical styles and his experimentation with different techniques laid the groundwork for his signature twang sound. He was determined to make a name for himself in the burgeoning rock and roll scene of the 1950s. Musical career breakthrough and signature sound. Duane Eddy's breakthrough came in the late 1950s when he and Lee Hazlewood created a distinctive guitar sound that would define his career. This twangy sound, achieved by playing lead melodies on the low strings of his Gretsch guitar through an echo chamber, became his trademark. The release of Rebel Rouser in 1958 catapulted him to fame, reaching the top 10 on the Billboard Hot 100 and solidifying his place in rock and roll history. Eddy's music was characterized by instrumental tracks that featured his guitar front and center, backed by a robust rhythm section, and often accompanied by saxophones. His sound was innovative and immediately recognizable, influencing a generation of guitarists. Success and chart-topping hits. Following the success of Rebel Rouser, Eddy released a string of hits that dominated the charts throughout the late 1950s and early 1960s. Tracks like Peter Gunn, Cannonball, 40 Miles of Bad Road, and Because They're Young showcased his signature style and versatility. His albums consistently sold well, and he became a frequent guest on popular television shows. Eddy's success was not limited to the United States. He achieved international fame, touring extensively in Europe and Japan. His influence on the rock and roll genre was profound, with many aspiring guitarists citing him as a major inspiration. Collaborations and later career. Throughout his career, Duane Eddy collaborated with numerous artists and producers. His partnership with Lee Hazlewood was particularly fruitful, resulting in many of his early hits. In the 1970s and 1980s, Eddy continued to record and perform, albeit with less commercial success than in his heyday. He experimented with different musical styles, including country and jazz, and worked with artists like Paul McCartney, George Harrison, and Art of Noise. In the 1990s, Eddy experienced a resurgence in popularity. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1994, a testament to his enduring influence and legacy. He continued to perform live, delighting audiences with his timeless hits and showcasing his still impressive guitar skills. Awards and recognitions. Duane Eddy's contributions to music have been recognized with numerous awards and honors. In addition to his Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction, he received a Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award and was honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. His music continues to be celebrated and studied by musicians and fans alike. Family and relationships. Duane Eddy's personal life was as dynamic as his music career. He married twice, first to country singer Jessie Coulter in 1962. The marriage produced one daughter, Jennifer Eddy. Jessie Coulter later became a well-known country artist in her own right, and their marriage, though it ended in divorce in 1968, was a significant period in Eddy's life. In 1979, Eddy married Dee. This marriage brought stability and happiness to his personal life, and Dee became a supportive partner in both his personal and professional endeavors. Eddy often credited Dee with providing the love and support that enabled him to continue his music career with renewed vigor. Home and lifestyle. Duane Eddy's homes reflected his success and love for comfort. For many years, he lived in Franklin, Tennessee, a picturesque town known for its music history. His house was a blend of Southern charm and modern amenities, featuring a dedicated music room where he often practiced and composed. Eddy's lifestyle was a mix of relaxed and active. While he enjoyed the tranquility of his home, he remained active in the music scene, frequently traveling for performances and recording sessions. He was known for his approachable demeanor and his willingness to connect with fans and fellow musicians. Cars and hobbies. Duane Eddy had a passion for classic cars, and his collection included several vintage models. He particularly favored American muscle cars from the 1960s and 1970s, which he lovingly restored and maintained. These cars were not just for show. Eddy often drove them around Franklin, enjoying their power and craftsmanship. Outside of music and cars, Eddy had several hobbies. He was an avid golfer and often played at local courses. He also enjoyed fishing and spending time outdoors, finding peace and inspiration in nature. His hobbies provided a balance to the demands of his music career, offering relaxation and enjoyment. Friends and social circle. Eddy's social circle included many notable figures from the music industry. He maintained lifelong friendships with fellow musicians like Lee Hazelwood, Chet Atkins, and members of the original rock and roll movement. His home was often a gathering place for informal jam sessions and lively discussions about music and life. Despite his fame, Eddy remained grounded and approachable. He valued his friendships and was known for his generosity and kindness. His social circle also included local friends and neighbors with whom he shared his love for music and his other interests. Death and legacy. Passing and tributes. Duane Eddy passed away on April 30th, 2024, at the age of 86 in Franklin, Tennessee. His death marked the end of an era for many fans and musicians who had been inspired by his work. Tributes poured in from around the world, celebrating his life and contributions to music. Fellow musicians, including some of the biggest names in rock and roll, paid homage to Eddy's influence and legacy. Paul McCartney, Bruce Springsteen, and Eric Clapton were among those who expressed their admiration and sorrow at his passing. Public memorials and tribute concerts were organized, reflecting the widespread impact of his music. Net worth. At the time of his death, Duane Eddy's net worth was estimated to be substantial, reflecting his successful career in music. His earnings came from album sales, live performances, royalties, and licensing deals. Eddy's music continued to be popular, ensuring a steady stream of income from his extensive catalog. Despite his wealth, Eddy was known for his philanthropy. He supported various charitable causes, particularly those related to music education and support for young musicians. His financial legacy included not only his personal wealth, but also the significant contributions he made to the music community. Lasting impact and influence. Duane Eddy's impact on music is profound and enduring. His innovative guitar techniques and distinctive twangy sound influenced countless musicians across multiple genres. He is often credited with popularizing the use of the electric guitar in rock and roll, paving the way for future generations of guitarists. Eddy's music continues to be celebrated and studied, and his recordings remain a staple of rock and roll history. His influence extends beyond his own work, as many of the guitarists he inspired went on to shape the sound of modern rock and roll. Eddy's legacy is a testament to his creativity, talent, and dedication to his craft. Publications and documentaries. Several books and documentaries have been produced about Duane Eddy's life and career. These works explore his contributions to music, his personal life, and his lasting influence. Eddy himself contributed to many of these projects, offering insights and reflections on his journey as a musician. Publications such as Duane Eddy, Twangy Guitar Pioneer, and documentaries like Rebel Rouser, The Duane Eddy Story, provide comprehensive accounts of his career and impact. These works ensure that his legacy is preserved and accessible to future generations of music lovers and scholars. Family's role in preserving his legacy. Eddy's family has played a crucial role in preserving his legacy. His wife, Deed, and daughter, Jennifer, have been actively involved in managing his estate and promoting his music. They have worked to ensure that his recordings remain available and that his contributions to music are recognized and celebrated. Jennifer Eddy, a musician in her own right, has often spoken about her father's influence on her own career. She has performed his songs in tribute concerts and has worked to keep his music alive for new audiences. The family's dedication to preserving Eddy's legacy is a testament to the lasting impact of his life and work. Conclusion. Duane Eddy's life and career exemplify the journey of a musician who not only achieved great success, but also made significant contributions to the world of music. His distinctive guitar sound, innovative techniques, and dedication to his craft have left an indelible mark on rock and roll. Eddy's influence extends far beyond his own recordings, shaping the sound and direction of modern music. His personal life, filled with love, friendship, and passion for his interests, paints a picture of a man who was not only a talented musician, but also a beloved figure to those who knew him. Duane Eddy's legacy is one of creativity, innovation, and inspiration, ensuring that his music will continue to resonate for generations to come. As we remember Duane Eddy, we celebrate a life well lived and a musician who truly. Don't forget to subscribe the channel or press the bell icon to update the latest news. Thanks you for watching the whole video.